everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing Carrie Fletcher's book, which is called All I Know Now. This is the first video on this channel, and this channel is called Page 607, and it's going to be a new book kind of channel. I do have another YouTube channel, which is a music-based channel, because that's kind of what I do as a professionally. I do it professionally, I do get paid in that, but I do it like it's a hobby, so I don't consider it professional, but yeah, I have an EP in that out, but that's just Katie Galloway, so if you want to check that out you can, but this is going to be a solely book-based channel, so yeah, I'm just going to get straight into the review. So if you don't know who Carrie Fletcher is, she is a YouTuber, but she's not like one of those YouTubers who's just like, oh yeah, write a book, let's make more money. No, she actually wrote a book because she's always wanted to write a book, and she got given this amazing opportunity because she wrote a blog that was kind of help for teenagers called All I Know Now, because it was based, like, the title's kind of what she knows as a 22-year-old, based on what she knew as a teenager and what she thought she knew. So that's Carrie on the front of the book, and I've just got to say, I do love like the cover and the font, and actually I really love the inside of the book, because I'm really bad. I do tend to, like, if I'm in a bookshop, I do tend to judge books by their covers, and I know you shouldn't, but it is something I do. But I do love the inside, like inside the paper cover of the book, because it's got all these really cute little hearts and stars. The kind of yellow and purple theme is prevalent throughout the book. And then it's got hopeful, adjective and noun, full of hope, feeling or entertaining hope, expectant of that which is desired, causing or inspiring hope, giving promise or success of future good. And if you don't know, then she's a YouTuber, and hopefuls are kind of what she calls her fans, or they call themselves. So I thought that was really cute that she just put that on the inside cover, and then there's a little hopeful pinky finger on the back, which I just thought was really sweet. So I'll actually get into the actual review of the book now. So what it is it goes through all the different things that you might go through as a teenager, and she discusses how she'd deal with them if she was going through them again now. So it's basically a guide for navigating the teenage years of your life, and I love it. Like, I'm just going to start off. I absolutely love it. I love the style she's written it in. So obviously a lot of the people who buy this book are going to be people who have watched her on YouTube, and the way she's written it, it does feel like a blog post or like the transcript of a YouTube video. She's written it in a really like lovely colloquial style. I'll just find something, I don't know, like, just the way she's written it, it just sounds like how she talks. It's like, you don't have to like everyone. No one is holding you to being the world's best human being. Likewise, not everyone is going to like you, and that's probably harder to deal with. Like, just the way that she's written it, it sounds like things she would say, and I think that's a really good way to do it, because it's going to be really relatable to all the audience that she's got. And because obviously it sounds like a blog because it's stemmed from a blog, but the way it's really easy to read as well. Like, I read this quite quickly, because it's just a book that I've just read, and I've just been like, it's not a book that I've struggled to read through, because it's just so accessible and lovely to read. It's a non-fiction book, but throughout it she does give, it's kind of autobiographical, because she gives little stories about her life, like the bear story is very funny, just gonna say that, but she gives little anecdotes about what happened to her in her teenage years, and some of it's really funny, some bits are quite sad, and talk about her being bullied, but it's not like sad, it's just kind of like, oh, that's a sad thing that happened, but it's not gonna be like might make you cry. I don't know, it didn't make me cry, but could make you cry if, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's not going to make you cry, but just the anecdotes I think were a really great personal touch, that you can then relate to them more if you feel that she's gone through things that you have. So I'm just going to go through like the basic topics that are covered in the book. So she has, it's basically, because she works in the theatre, she's put all of it into like kind of theatre terms. So she's got the programme at the front as instead of the contents, the prologue, the overture, and then all of the different chapters are acts. So Act 1 is all about going to high school, making new friends, kind of things like that. Act 2, bullying, people not liking you, things like that. Act 3 is about falling in love. Act 4 is the internet. Act 5, people imagining them completely. Act 6 is about aspirations and dreams. Act 7, turning that frown upside down, being nice and happy. And then Act 8 is just about life, parents, lying, and then just kind of the general, like, bringing everything together. And then she has a finale, props and curtain call at the back, which is kind of, the props is the section at the back which gives you any phone numbers or websites that she thinks might be able to expand on like really specialised topics that she might not be able to deal with completely herself. And I think a lot of the topics, although obviously it's aimed at people probably my age and younger, I'm 16, so I finished high school, I'm at college, but it's probably aimed at high school people. But I think I can also relate to a lot of the topics in there, whether they're things that you can then take into other aspects of your life, or just things you thought, oh yeah, I could have done that when I was at high school, and things like that. And it's just written in such a lovely way, and the advice she gives is very down to earth. She's not trying to make you feel better about, obviously she's trying to make you feel better, but she's not like telling you things that aren't true to make you feel better. It's all very down to earth, really solid, good advice. One of the things that I really love throughout the book is that Carrie's done all the illustrations herself. So there are little, throughout the book there are just little pictures. I'll see if I can find another one. So different little pictures that she's just drawn that relate to the different topics. And I just really love that. I think it's a nice personal touch. And I just, some of the drawings are just really funny. I really like that one because it's talking about having, which chapter was that? About the past and like locking it away, and I just really liked that as like a little drawing to illustrate what was going on in Carrie's mind when she was writing it. And I just think it's a great book. It's really helpful. Seriously, if you're a teenager at high school and you're going through like bullying or just going through the teenage years, really, I just thought it was a great book that just gave some really nice advice. It just feels like you're talking to someone, like you're talking to a friend. And if you're going through bullying or something and you feel like you haven't got any friends at the moment, then it can be a really nice thing to read. So I'd really recommend this book. All I Know Now by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I have a little star system. So 1 star is a book that I physically couldn't finish. 2 star is a book that I read but I wouldn't recommend. 3 star is a book that I read and it was okay. 4 star is a book that I read and thought was really good. 5 star is a book that I couldn't put down. So I'd probably give this a 4 star because it's kind of a dip in, dip out book. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great book and I'd highly recommend it. So that was my review of All I Know Now by Carrie Hope Fletcher. So I hope you enjoy that, and if you have any books you think I should read and like me to review, then please let me know in the comment section below. And I'll probably basically just upload to this channel when I finish reading a book, or when I find a book tag that I want to do or something. So let me know if you have any specific videos you'd like me to film, and I'll get around to them. So I've been Katie Galloway, and this is my new channel, page 607. So I hope you enjoy it. Bye guys!